Welcome students, myself SC Kunde from Gokhale Education Society's JDC Bitco English Medium High School, Nasik Road. I have started lesson carbon compounds. In this third lecture, we are going to study homologous series and IUPAC nomenclature of carbon compounds. Now, what do you mean by homologous series? A series of carbon compounds in which same functional group substitutes the hydrogen atom is called a homologous series. These compounds have similar chemical properties due to the addition of same kind of functional group throughout the chain. Or we can say that series in which the compound with the same general formula but different molecular formula. The series of compounds formed by joining the same functional group in the place of a particular hydrogen atom on the chain having sequentially increasing length. It's called homologous series. There are different homologous series in accordance with the functional group. For example, homologous series of alcohols, homologous series of carboxylic acids, homologous series of aldehydes, etc. All the members of the homologous series are homologous of each other. Observe in this table the general formula of alkane, alkene and alkynes are given. The general formula of alkene is CnH2n plus 2. Alkene is CnH2n and alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. Next topic is nomenclature system of carbon compounds. Now we have seen that today millions of carbon compounds are known. Initially, when the number of known carbon compounds was small, scientists named them in a variety of ways. Now, those names are called common names. For example, the sources of the names of the first four alkane is namely methane, ethane, propane and butane. The name of the alkane thereafter were given from number of carbon atom in them. To isomeric compounds having a straight chain or branch chain in their structural formulae are possible for the molecular formula C4H10. The difference and interrelationship in them was indicated by naming them as N-butane, that is normal butane, and I-butane means isobutane. Observe the structural formula of N-pentane and hexanes are given above. Next is the IUPAC nomenclature system. The International Union for Pure and Applied Chemistry, that is IUPAC, put forth a nomenclature system based on the structure of the compounds, and it was accepted all over the world. There is a provision in this system for giving a unique name to all the carbon compounds. Let us see how some straight chain compounds containing one functional group are given IUPAC name, and let us also see their common names. There are three units in the IUPAC name of any carbon compound: parent, suffix and prefix. These are arranged in the name as follows. First, we have to discuss rules for IUPAC naming of carbon compound. In the first step, select the longest parent carbon chain containing the functional group. The second rule is name this parent carbon chain based single, double and triple bond, that is alkane, alkene and alkyne. Single bond means alkane, double bond means alkene and triple bond means alkyne. The third rule is give number to its component according to its functional group. Now we have studied the functional group like halogen, aldehyde, ketone. These all are the functional groups. Fourth rule is that indicate the functional group compound adding prefix and suffix. The fifth rule is that also mention the position of prefix and suffix by adding number according to their position. In the first step, draw the structural formula of the straight chain compound and count the number of carbon atom in it. The alkane with the same number of carbon atom is the parent alkane of concerned compound. Write the name of this alkane. Alkane means there present only a single bond in between the carbon atoms. In case of the carbon chain of the concerned carbon compound contains a double bond, change the ending of the parent name from ANE to ENE, that is alkene. If the carbon chain it is having the triple bond, change the ending of the parent name from ANE to YNE, that is alkyne. Suppose the example of propane is given. If the single bond propane contains 3 carbon atoms, if there is a single bond between them, that time we can say that the parent name is propane. If there is a double bond between the carbon atom, that time we can say that propene. And if triple bond is there, that time we can say that the parent name is propyne. In the second step, if the structural formula contains a functional group, replace the last letter E from the parent name by the condensed name of the functional group as a suffix. The condensed name of the functional group halogen is always attached as the prefix. That means it is attached at the first of the name. For example, chloroethane, that means chlorine is the halogen, it is attached before. And suffix means it is attached after the last of the name, that is propanol, OL, which is the alcohol group. In the third step, number the carbon atom in the carbon chain from one end to the other. Assign the number 1 to carbon in the functional group CHO or COH if present. Otherwise, the chain can be numbered in two directions, except that numbering which gives smaller number to the carbon carrying the functional group. That means we have to start giving numbering where the functional group is attached to the carbon. In the final name, a digit or a number or a character should be separated by a smaller horizontal line. Some more steps are required for writing IUPAC names of compounds having more complex structural units such as a branch chain, carbon ring, heterocycles, etc. Now, observe this table. In this table, structural formula, then two numbering of the carbon chain, acceptable numbering, that means which is acceptable or convenient, and IUPAC name of the compound is given. Now, first example is CH3, CH, CH3 and OH. The two numbering of the carbon compounds are given from the both side, right side and left side. The OH group, that is the alcohol group, it attached to the second carbon atom. So, both the numberings are equivalent. Therefore, the name of the compound is propane 2OL. That means propanol. Here, OL is attached at the last of the name. Therefore, that is considered as a suffix. See in the second example, the total carbon atoms are 5 and single bond in between them. So that is the pentane, and chlorine group is attached to the second position. Therefore, the name of the carbon compound is 2-chloropentane. Now 2-chloropentane means what? At the second position the chlorine is present, so 2-chloro, and the 5 carbon atoms are there and single bond in between them is there. Therefore, the name is 2-chloropentane, and halogen group is always attached before the name, that is the prefix. Next topic we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you.